Okay, so I noticed after I stopped recording for the class demo that I left out a crucial step in editing your facial animation inside of Sequencer. One thing that I didn't show you was how to take the animation that you have and bake it to the control board in the first place. There's a couple of little things there that may not be obvious, so I wanted to show that to you here as something to look at before you do the face cam that I was showed in the class demo. I mean, you could do this after you do your face cam too, but because the face cam will still work regardless. But you can see I have the face cam here, and that's all well and good, but I don't have, I deleted the control board for the face. So if we find the face track, there's an animation here, but there's no control board for the face here. So I need to show you how to bake this animation when you add to your face track an animation track for the face, which I have on here now. In order to edit that, you need to bake it to a control board. And it's not obvious how to do that. I mean, there's a couple of little things that you need to know. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to the face track. You right click the face track and you bake to control rig. But the options that you get are not the ones you want to use because FK control rig and simple face control rig, neither one of those are the control board that I was showing you in class. These are simpler ones that you would not want to use because they don't have very many controls. To have the full Metahuman control board, you've got to come up to this filter asset by skeleton and turn it off. This needs to be turned off. And then when you go here, you'll get all of the options. And the one that you want to use is the one that's called control board, face control board. So make sure you turn that off. Then you'll get that and you can then bake it to the control board. And just use the default settings. And when you do that, it will take a minute or two, but you will have a full face control board after that. And it's basically taking every frame of the animation and baking it to the controls in the control board so that they'll be moving around when you're moving your timeline around. And you'll be able to then create your additive layer in order to edit those keys using the controls on the control board. So when this finishes, we get a control board, the full one that we saw in class. It comes up in a layer here under animation. It's got keyframes on every single frame, so you're not going to want to actually use it. You can see it's moving around. The different controls are moving around in the control board. And then you can go to the control board track and click the plus symbol to add a section. and you can add your additive layer and rename it to face underscore control board or control. You don't even have to put the whole thing. Or you could say control rig, whatever, underscore and additive. And that's my additive layer that I would set my keyframes on, starting with maybe a neutral key on frame 0. So everything from there I covered in the other video. You just want to probably watch this one first so that you can have your control board when you're creating your face cam to be able to see everything going on while you're editing your keys. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to make sure you had that part.